The audio you're hearing right now is from the Alvoxcon, and this is a system you can upgrade to actually get better audio. What I mean by upgrade is upgrade your microphone, and you can also do something with the sound that takes about 30 seconds to improve it yet even more, to give you much more value for the unit than you actually paid. Hello, this is Eric and Baus, and welcome to my review of the Alvoxcon. And full disclosure, this product was provided for review. They did not tell me to say anything particular, so this is completely my own opinion. Now, one thing I want to mention is when connected to PC, you can actually get much better audio with a quick edit that's actually 100% completely free and takes about 30 seconds to do. And then I'm going to continue, of course, showing the regular audio and different lavs, including even connecting other devices to this, such as the Rode NTG if you want to make it wireless. We're going to see how that turns out. In fact, I haven't tested that quite yet. Now, inside the box, oh, by the way, this is the dual version. So we got the foam on top, we got the instruction manual, which is quite detailed. And then we have this other card that says, do not run an app such as Zoom until after 3 seconds after it's connected. And no app is needed, by the way, to run this device on either iPhone or Android. I tried both and not a problem, so that's great. On Android, just to know, some phones will require you choose the mic as external because you'll have an option that will show a little microphone and you have to choose external microphone. So this particular unit comes with 2 wired lavs. It also has a charger, which is dual USB type C. And then it has the 2 little microphones as well as a small options. And then it has a little lace here for carrying it. So if you want to hold it in your hand, these little microphones, or if it should fall, that you don't actually drop to the ground. And then here is one of the 2 microphones. They're both identical. You get this as a single version or a dual version. The clip itself is decent. It has a rubber part in the back, so it's not going to snap on you. And on the side, we have our USB Type C. We have a volume rocker, which I really like. Most cheaper devices don't have that. And that's a very important thing. Our power button's right up here. And you can see our power light. Perfect. And now I'm powering off, and it's off. Here's our lightning connector. And USB Type A on the other side. So Type C connector that can be flipped either direction. Perfect. And it connects again to the receiver. So here we have the receiver. It is Type A USB. And that'll normally connect to your computer. And you also, of course, that Type C connection that can use your computer as well. Has an antenna that folds out for more range. Also in the receiver, we have a headphone jack, so we can actually monitor our audio. So you can technically use this for game streaming if you want to and run it wirelessly. There's auxiliary connections, so if I grab one of the microphones, I'm just going to plug it right here. Now let's get down to those audio tests. The sound you're hearing now is with the wired lav that's included with this system. How am I coming through? Let's do a quick test. The fox with socks jumped into the box. His fur shone like the sun. When the fox runs, he runs down, down, down. Down, down, down the darkish hole. As a side note, keep in mind that this microphone, when attached here, if it's rubbing against your skin or anything else, it's really going to make the audio cut out. So be mindful of that. You're going to hear some of that when I actually do my recording playback. And the audio you're hearing right now is not edited. This is purely from the mic system itself. I actually preferred the wired lav. But let's get started, and then we're going to go to proceed to audio testing using my normal line with different microphones. And now a sound test using the included little short mic. The fox with socks jumped into the box. His fur shone like the sun. When the fox runs, he runs down, down, down. Down, down, down the darkish hole. Can I connect this device to power on the NTG, the Rode NTG? Yes, it does work. So now, here is our audio sample. The fox with socks jumped into the box. His fur shone like the sun. When the fox runs, he runs down, down, down. Down, down, down the darkish hole. Now let's try with some normal lavs rather than simply doing something silly like this. And here's a test using the X5 LV2 that I purchased as a wired lav out of nothing more than sheer curiosity. Look how small this microphone is. Now let's do an audio test. The fox with socks jumped into the box. His fur shone like the sun. When the fox runs, he runs down, 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 down the darkish hole. I'm now testing with the Deity WLAV with the DA35 with microdot. How am I coming through? The fox with socks jumped into the box. His fur shone like the sun. When the fox runs, he runs down, 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 down the darkish hole. The one thing I missed mentioning about the Deity WLAV is the microdot had to be slightly disconnected for it to work properly. Otherwise, there was no audio fully connected. Now, what I want to try is have you guys all listen to the silence. I'm going to move my finger 3 times for 3 seconds, then point to the camera and make sure your speakers turn back down. And then I'm going to actually edit this audio and do the same thing again. Now, listen to the silence. Now, I'm going to edit this audio, so this should be edited audio right now. Now, listen to the silence. So the easy way to edit this audio is through Audacity. It's free. When connected to your PC, it's very, very simple, like 30 seconds to do. And of course, if you have it on your phone, you're going to have to remove the audio, extract it from the video, then edit if you want that complete silence. And that way you can actually get yourself way more value for the sound than you actually paid for this unit. So now I have Audacity open with part of this track that I recorded here. So right here we have the silence that I actually tested. We can see here there's a bit of noise in the audio. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that silence in the audio. I'm going to go to Effect. I go down to Noise Reduction. I get Noise Profile. Now I'm going to select the whole entire track. So everything I wanted to edit. So I'm going to take this whole entire track right from one end to the other. And now I'm going to go down again to Noise Reduction and press OK. Now there should be no noise in the audio. See that? Much more silence. Before it was at 42. Now I'm going to edit this audio, so this should be edited audio right now. And that is how simple it is to edit the audio to improve your sound. You could use this device as a gaming type mic device. It's wireless. It's not as fancy as some of those glowing ones and such, but it allows you to at least have the freedom to move around. I'm not going to do a video clip. I'm just going to game stream and you'll hear my voice talking and see how this sounds. So this is Resident Evil 2 Remake, and right now I'm just using the microphone with the secluded lav. I'm going to change lavs right away here so you can hear the difference if you were to upgrade the lav layer, the wired lav layer.
Hello? Anybody there?
So right now I'm running the DED WLAV and you can hear the difference in sound.
You alright?
No, he's not. I think you can tell he's not.
Don't move. I'll be back for you.
No, I don't think he will be back from. I think he's lying. So right now I actually have a splitter here so I can actually listen to the Alvoxcon on the camera as well as my headset when I actually make a phone call. So this is a little different device and setup I have, but this way you can hear what I'm actually hearing. So I should be able to hear at least the audio through the device as well on the camera, hopefully. And let's see how this works. I'm going to try calling my parents and see how that goes. So if you have a regular pair of headphones, you don't have to have something fancy like this. You can actually make phone calls and actually hear the audio through the headset through here. Pretty sweet.
Hello.
Oh, you're awake?
Yeah.
How am I coming through, by the way?
Good. Clear.
I'm
really clear.
I'm talking to you on a different mic than I ever used before, so.
Yeah, very clear.
Is it the clearest one so far?
It's quite clear.
Yeah, so you'd say this is one of the clearest mics I ever talked to on?
I think that's probably the best. The other one, that's what you phoned me there, I could hear the background noise.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can actually upgrade the mic too and use a better mic yet. I'm actually using the one included with this. So this is one of the mic systems I got from one of the companies that contacted me.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is I can actually wear headphones and hear you directly through the headphones. As the another mic I actually contact you on, I was actually listening to through the phone. But I got a special cable so I can actually hear everything through the headphones while I speak to you on the phone.
You're actually so clear that I would have to lower my volume.
To avoid any confusion with what I was doing, I was using the headphone out with a splitter. So it can actually monitor it, which you can use any normal pair of headphones. You don't need the splitter. I was using the splitter so I can connect the audio part directly to my digital camera so you heard exactly what I was actually speaking. I could have turned the volume down on the device itself slightly because I heard myself clip just a couple times from being a little too loud. Now I'm going to do a reception distance test. In this test, I'm going to be walking some distance and I'm going to be using my really, really lousy phone, which actually clipped the entire time, so the audio is not that great. However, this device is really not an outside device. There is no firma for it, for instance. But this will give you an idea for what kind of distance you can expect. Of course, a better phone will give you better audio. And after this distance test, we'll continue on with the phone tests. Okay, so right now we have the camera set up 0. We're 15 feet, 4.5 meters. Let's do a turnaround. How am I coming through? And now let's keep on going back. We're now at 25 feet, 7.5 meters right here. And let's do a turnaround. Okay, and now let's keep on going back. And right now we're halfway between 25 feet and 50 feet. Let's do a turnaround. How am I coming through? Am I coming through properly on any of these microphones? I'm now at 50 feet, 15 meters right here. And I'm doing a turnaround. Let's go further back. And now I'm approaching 75 feet. Not there yet. Now I'm at 75 feet, 25 meters. Let's turn around. How am I coming through? How am I coming through? How am I coming through? And let's keep going. And we are approaching 100 feet. We are now at 100 feet, 30 meters. And let's do a turnaround. How am I coming through? And keep on going back. So let's keep going. We are approaching 125 feet. So we're at 125 feet, 37.5 meters. So it worked. You apparently worked on a forklift with a sledgehammer?
I did. When you have to get things off and they don't move, you have to hit them hard.
That's what they call hammer time. You look MC Hammer. Hammer time. Oh.
I'm not weird like him.
That's okay. This is a test at Alvoxcon with 2 mics. This is a test at Alvoxcon using an iPhone Pro Max. How am I coming through? So I'm using an app on my Asus Zenfone 7 Flip to see if it actually works better for recording the audio. And right now we have it connected to the lav. How am I coming through? So overall, what are my thoughts and conclusion? Well, this device does work quite well for the price. It's actually very affordable. The range is definitely not bad at all. Of course, there's a bit of self-noise. If the self-noise was removed, you didn't have to edit anything at all, that would be freaking awesome. But for the price, what you get, it's definitely a worthwhile consideration. You be the judge if this works for you. Thanks for watching, and have yourselves a most wonderful day.